was gonna film this like as a video, but I just want to hang out with people at the same time, and like doing actual video, you can't do that. So here we are. I have templates for the Rosie Sling from Knotted Thread Co. The templates are from that template shop. And I've picked out two that I think I'm gonna cut. One with a clear front pocket, and then one with a regular fabric front pocket. If you guys have not purchased this pattern, it is so much fun to make, and it's like the it bag right now, which I think is super fun. And Shannon's just an incredible human, so that's really fun too. There are a lot of pieces, so I would say if you plan on making this bag more than twice, it's definitely worth the templates, especially for like the awkward shaped zipper panels. Hello, Carol. So yeah, there are a ton of pieces. So just want to kind of like keep them organized as you're going through. I'm so terrible. Like for most of my templates, I don't peel off the paper. Stabilizer, stabilizer. Hello, Kim. Hello, everybody. I also love that there is the also cut list. I missed, like, it's not that I missed it the first time, I just didn't have, I wasn't fully reading it. So I'm gonna peel this one so I can not Sharpie, but Expo marker, check things off. Hello, how is everybody doing? Yeah, the paper just makes it newer, longer, for sure. That was very satisfying. So yeah, most of this is fusible fleece, which is a fun one. But if you're gonna do quilting on the back, fusible foam is also a good option. So I'm making a pile for my different materials, my back panel, interior pocket, middle panel, all that good stuff. Facing. How is everybody doing? I'm about to send my kids your, no, someone needs to take mine. Hello, Leah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whew. I have had a ton of questions about the New Year NCW, and I just posted my Instagram story, but we're gonna do, it is late. It's like my old times. We're gonna do the NCW live at So Whatever Studio. So I'm super excited. Oh, that's true. Your kids will watch mine. Yes. Tradition. Yeah, it's so funny that it's tradition. It makes me laugh every time. People are like, hey, don't forget. And I'm like, what? Why would you want to? I don't know. It's so nice. Thank you. Perfect time for me. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to cut out at least one of these. We'll see how far we go. But yeah, I'm going to use the Taylor Swift collection that released last week. Thank you all so much for your support on that one. I wasn't sure how it would be received, and we are reordering, so don't you worry. So for the clear front, you only need to cut one of these. I don't know why I had to do that in such an awkward way. It's such a satisfying shape to cut out too. So then we're going to trace these lines. My templates from that template shop, it's actually kind of hard to get a pen in there. Like most of them that I used, I can't get it. So just keep that in mind. Carmen is the guy on the Chiefs. Coming straight home to me. Leah, the classic zip-around wallet people are not allowed to do videos on, but the woman who designed it has videos, so you should be able to check those out. I may end up only cutting one of these out just because it is so late. Yeah, I'm for real, like, what pen can I get in there? That's what she said. And like even taking a pen out of its cartridge, like it just doesn't quite fit still. Let's see. This is a little better, but not great. But it's also hard because if they made them any bigger, then they would be a bit of a weak spot, basically. Oh, so pretty. It's so weird over here. I got rid of one of the heat presses. Hey, Ghoul, hey. You like how I'm wearing your merch? You always wear my merch, and now I'm wearing yours. Can you put the vinyl on top? Oh yeah, Carol, it's an interesting idea, especially since it's clear. So Leah, we actually have Shannon from Not a Thread Co. who will be teaching 2 classes, and I am so very excited. This past weekend, earlier this week, we had a group of potential teachers, well, not even potential, but they're all teachers, come and check out the studio space and hang out, and it was so much fun. I'm so sad that everybody left, but yeah, so it will definitely, potentially, it just depends on what Shannon wants to teach, but yeah, it's happening. Do this pocket. So if you guys do follow me on Instagram, I did post a like sneak peek of the calendar of events, essentially. So a lot of incredible teachers and more to come, but it's a lot. It's exciting, but very overwhelming. Back panel. I would love to know what kind of classes you guys would like to see. If it's like more open sew classes or a specific designer workshop. We have so many fun things in our brains for it. So like, it's just hard to know what people are gonna want. Middle. I love the shape of this sling as well. It makes it so much more unique than what's already out there. So if you're like, well, I have this sling, I don't know about that, like, it's completely different. It's so cool. Classic zip around. I think I did reach out to Sue Cheek and I was like, I mean, I'm just saying, but she's in Canada, so, or somebody. Maybe I have that wrong, but I do know my friend Nikki is a professional at making those, so maybe she would host a workshop. I think Shannon is also incredible at creating the classic zip around. It's probably one of those that's like, it's much easier than you think. You're just too scared to do it. So the pocket that I'm cutting out for this one is actually meant for clear, the clear version. Where's my little 1x8 ruler? But I still think it's cute. Leanne is good at them too, that's right. I feel like I knew that too. I actually bought a kit when it was released, and it is still in the package. Like, I bought the interfacing and all that stuff, and I just never did anything with it. Yes, you did show me the one you bought from her, and it is immaculate. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do the front and back out of the pink, and then like the gusset out of the wooden floral. The pink I'm using is a vinyl that's releasing in the next month or so. Yeah, Shannon's patterns are truly so unique. They're so fun. I have only made the Rosie, but I have wanted to make the others as well. And like this piece here fits like so perfectly on an 18-inch roll. So I definitely love that about it. Like, everything was taken into account, so it's pretty cool. I have made the Gaia and the Aries. Both were fun, yeah. I did not make anything for Dorothy this Christmas. I feel like she doesn't generally care, to be honest. These templates are from that template shop. And then I do have a discount code. I think it's just so whatever. It's not an affiliate discount. It's just a discount. I have these tags that we released as well. So I think I'll throw one of these in there. Little debut. Evelyn, I'm cutting out the, I almost said the Gaia. The Rosie Sling. Cutting out the Rosie Sling from Knotted Threads. This is another reason I love the templates, because these like nest inside of each other so perfectly, but it's hard to cut them out at the same time on the paper version. So like I can move the bottom one and cut this out carefully. And then definitely mark this as piece F, otherwise you might get confused. And then these also have a little center and zipper mark, so I think that's pretty cool. Can just do a little arrow, maybe even fold it in half and snip. Where our zipper gets attached there. And then that gets fusible fleece. And then on to the next one. We can just line up those edges again. And then cut this one out. Okay, and this is piece E, and our zipper goes here. And then when you cut them like that, when you put it all together, it kind of continues the direction. Grippy dots on all the templates. Deanie, the vinyl I'm using is a Luxe vinyl, so it's got the microfiber back, so they're not slipping, but there is a spray. And yeah, they're the grippy dots. Oh, got your order this week. Your products are amazing. Thank you so much. I made one with foam, and it's definitely better with the fleece. So I actually did foam on the back and then fusible fleece everywhere else, and I did like that as well. So that's just about it for the exterior, which is pretty cool. It's like I said, it's honestly quick for as many pieces as there are. It's not too time consuming. We do have our strap connector that I'm thinking I might cut out of the print. I think that would look really pretty. And then I can just tape this while I'm here. I feel like I'm out of practice for sewing bags and cutting bags for like me to sew. The last thing I remember cutting is like class kits upon class kits. So it's kind of nice to just do this. Dorothy is 3. She turned 3 in October. It's crazy. There is this really fun piece here if you want to use a 1-inch snap hook instead of a 1.5. But I think I'll go ahead and use a 1.5. This is fun to cut, but also a pain in the ass to cut. I say with love. And then I think I'll use a scrap. Try to cut this. That one won't work. This one will. Brittany, right now I'm like, how do I do this connector again? But you measure 0.75 and then you can just lay the template piece and trace. And then you'll know where your stabilizer is gonna go. And then you only cut and fold to that line. And you only want to cut about 1/4 inch in. So I'm just tracing that now so I remember. Hi, Mike. Okay, so we can put this in here as, no, we need to interface this. So hold on. Okay. So like that's, oh yeah, a 1.5, no, 1 inch by 8.5. There's an also cutlass. I should check that. Slip pocket trim and front pocket trim. I'm like, can I get the trim out of one of these scrap pieces? No, I cannot. I'm gonna add the center line to this trim piece and then double-sided tape along either side. Okay, cool. So lining, what do I do for lining? I could do waterproof canvas, which would add a bit of structure. I could do light pink. That would look nice. Let's do that. So these are the pieces I need lining for, the gusset. There. I don't need my front panel and I don't need that slip pocket because I cut it out of vinyl. Hello, Hillary. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. I just had it done. Oh yeah, I took my scrap bin. What else? This bag is finished with binding, so keep that in mind when you're creating it. I have used just the binding I sell on my website to finish it. But to use Shannon's binding method, you would need to use either a pre-made or cut strips of waterproof canvas. My only issue is that waterproof canvas can possibly fray over time, but a lot of my friends are like, no, just do it. It'll be fine. But I don't know. Okay. I wanted to cut 2 out, so I might. Right now it's like 11. Oh, hi, Lizzie. Okay. I can cut that out of this section. Cut that out here. Do you prefer to use fold over elastic? I actually do not use fold over elastic. I sell binding on my website that I enjoy using. I just use double-sided tape and then fold it over. But yeah, Shan's method, you lay it wrong side up and sew it, and then fold it over and top stitch it, and then you cut off any excess. And if you're like, what does that mean? She does have videos for her bags, so you could check her out on YouTube. I think they're public, so you could watch it before you even make it. Be kind of cool. I know other people have kind of used a method very similar, so you may have seen it. This is E. And I'm going to notch where my zipper goes. Yes, public. And in her Rosie video, she spends 30 minutes or so just on the binding. Oh, very cool. It's like she's just such a thorough bag maker, and I love that. I wish so badly that I could be. And like, I know someday I'll be able to, but the time is not now. Not when I have a 3-year-old screaming at me and everything else to do. Okay, so that is it for these pieces for this one. My last thing is going to be my gusset, and then we can move on to the interfacing. And even if I don't get to cutting out both of these tonight, because I don't want this video to go on for too long, I can at least cut out the interfacing for both at the same time, and it won't take too long. But she also has a lot of helpful tricks within her patterns for domestic machines and just getting a better overall finished product. So I absolutely love that. And I'm so excited to host her as a teacher because, like, I just want to sit there and learn too. Like, truly. So I would also need to cut out the front pocket from the waterproof canvas if I were not doing clear for that. Oh my gosh, I truly just wish I was cutting out like 15 of these. Oh, I've missed it so much. Alrighty. So I need Decaville Light. But you really only need a little scrap. So let's find a scrap. And then fusible fleece. Where is my fusible fleece? There you are. Nope. Wonder if I took it. Oh yeah, okay. I took it to the studio so people could cut. But I do have a bolt here, so no worries. Oh, that's right. We also need a little scrap for the back panel. Let me turn on my heat press. Let's see if I can't find. There we go. What was that? So Kelly, she is not, only because I don't know her super well. But that's not to say I would never host her. I just, for this first year, didn't want to invite people that I don't have a relationship with, just in case there are issues. And so that we can iron out all of the kinks within our space. But she is absolutely incredible, and I have no doubt that she'd want to come. And yeah, like I said, I would love to invite literally everyone I know to come and teach. I think it'd be the best time, but I just want to keep it close. I think we got enough fusible foam here. My goodness. I'm just going to cut out the one right now. That way this video isn't insanely long. Will classes be cut and sew or sit right down and start sewing? So Diana, that is an excellent question. That is up to the teacher. So far we do have some classes that are cut and sew, and then we have some classes where the kits will be provided by the teacher. And then we have one class that is cut your own and bring it. So we're really doing all kinds. There are all kinds of learning styles and ways to make it easier for the teacher and less stress. So we're just kind of testing them all out and see what works. But I think I know by now that it takes all kinds, essentially. So some things will work and some things won't, just depending on the class. So hopefully that makes sense. All of that will be fully publicized before the classes go for sale. And none of the classes include airfare, travel, hotel, but we do have a hotel block. It also doesn't include like transportation to and from the class, that kind of a thing. So keep that in mind. My husband was kind of asking me that tonight. He's like, so wait, people are really going to come for this? And I'm like, well, that's kind of that's the hope, man. That's the point. Okay, that's the middle. Okay, and then for the stabilizers, I'm just putting them in opposite directions so that we aren't wasting the fusible fleece. My husband bought me a spot in your class for my Christmas gift. Oh, Amy, I can't wait. Yeah, Brittany, he sure did. But he was kind of working on like the budget for our teachers so that they can see, because obviously we want to take care of our teachers. So prices for classes are going to vary. I'm very local, so my classes will be a little bit cheaper than others. And then I don't, like if I were going to cut out all the kits, that would be a different price, you know. So keep that in mind. Prices will fluctuate, but we are doing our best to make them as fair as possible, of course. Okay. The full bolt of fusible fleece, I could not tell you. Most of my interfacing I bought in bulk from various places when they had sales, like could be up to 6 years ago, to be honest with you. Like maybe this came from Walmart, like forever ago. I truly do not know. Okay. Okay, if you're using woven for the exterior or lining, or you would like to add more stability, also cut woven interfacing as needed for each front pocket piece. Should that say front pocket or front zipper panel? And you want to make sure that you're not stretching the fusible fleece or it won't fit just right. Coming from Tennessee, I don't think it'll snow, but of course if there is inclement weather, what's nice about me being the teacher but also us hosting the space is if we need to give refunds, etc., like I don't mind losing out money and I'd rather you have your money back, you know what I mean? So like if anything happens, let us know, we can refund. I've been buying whole bolts of interfacing from Joann's whenever they have it on sale for at least 50% off. Yeah, that makes sense. But things like that I stocked slowly. So if you're like, well, I could never, hey, that's okay. I remember the first time I made like a batch of handbags and I spent $40 on a bolt of SF101 and I wanted to cry. I was like, no. And now I'm like, oh, that's fine. But I also made handbags my full-time business at one point, like, so. It's a lot of work, though. I ordered deck of the light and heavy bolts from cereal bag makers. Ooh, yeah. It's so good though. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. But I still have a whole roll of deck of the light. That is something I want to get for the studio space, but I'm just like, ooh. Maybe let's make a little bit of money before we can reinvest. I've been working on a wish list. So I posted a small one and so many people sent stuff. I'm so unbelievably thankful. You have no idea. Like, I bought cutting mats and it was over $400 and I was like, ew. I don't think I thought about this. But it was so incredible to open some gifts for the classroom space. So thank you so much to everybody who sent a little something over, a lot of stuff over. Just thank you. Because we basically just want to have the space stocked, so if you forget anything, we have it. And what's nice is if we don't have it, like, we're right next door, we're in the same doorway as HQ, so we can get whatever. Okay. I am just about ready to fuse all of this, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. I didn't want it to be super long. I think I already said that. Heat press is pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna spray my foam fleece. Set that. And then this piece goes on the front like this. No, we want that backwards. Or do we? Well, that didn't fuse at all. What the heck? So that's okay. Hey, I'm live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm probably gonna lay down here.
I'll be done in like 10 minutes.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably still be waiting to go.
Okay. Those are fused. These are not. This heat press does not have even pressure. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rhea. Okay, that's a little better. And so the back panel is gonna get some Decaville light fused to it. Depending on what I did with it. And then the middle panel. Dang it. I was right the first time. So yeah, I think you want to cut this face up every time. Maybe I can glue side up. Okay. I'll fuse this. So noisy. Oh my god, Hillary, I know. It's like do 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 do. Oh. I need to oil it, I think. Where did that little scrap go? So I'm using an accessory weight vinyl, so I don't know if I should add a little bit more to this or let it be just kind of like a flexible bag. Check under the purple fabric. That, oh, I almost dropped it. I did drop it. I'm doing great, y'all. I mean, it's only a little piece, so it's not the end of the world. Like, I can easily recut it. I'm just like, I already cut it. So what the heck? I feel like it's stuck to this or something. Okay, so I want to cut this face up, is what I thought. Yeah, the Rosie does come together super quick. I love that about it. The first one I made did not come together quick, but that's because I changed a lot to make it into Minnie Mouse as a ghost. And it is amazing. Ah! Found it. Okay. And so that extra little bit of the fleece is just to help offset the support of the pocket. Offset and support the pocket. And then this gets fused onto the back where your connectors are gonna go. So you can see, so your pocket has a super strong reinforcement up at the top. Like, look how pretty that's gonna be. Oh, I can't wait. I'm like, oh, should I make it tonight? By the way, I'm gonna sew it tonight. Oh, does it have to go under? What are you doing, Lauren? Where you going, Taylor? The pink accessory weight is not on the website yet. I think it's January or February. We've like moved everything around. I don't know what's happening anymore, but I will show you the bucket full of stuff after I tape this. Part of me is like, tape it now or you're gonna do it wrong. Because you want to tape it and fold it to the line. And I didn't. Like, watch me do it wrong again. Oh yeah, we need pinking shears. That's right. No, we are not doing a January 1st release. Is that right? Yes, it's right. Okay. I did just film a video about that and I'll post it later this week. We take it off. We take January off. This is done. 40 minutes. Ooh. Oh. So this is a bucket I have here of like what's to come. Does anyone have pinking shears they actually like? I think I have some from Famore Cutlery that are actually decent. Okay. So it's really funny. We have a ton of accessory weights releasing. This purple and a blue. And like totally and completely unplanned because I ordered these months ago, they all match the Era's vinyl. Like even this brown, it's not exact, but it's pretty darn close. And like the purple's pretty, this green mint color's pretty, the pink is perfect. The silver's fun. It brings out this like gray flower. I'm like, well, all right then. I cannot remember. We have this new like watermelon regular Luxe and this purple Luxe that's my new favorite thing ever because I've used it on like 5 bags now. And then we have coming up, this one might even be like freaking May. I don't know. We're pretty far out. I'm like on a mental break. This is a Luxe. I think we're calling it Glossy Luxe. But it's a regular Luxe, but it's like a textured high shine. You see that? We have yellow and black. I want to get some new colors. Hi, Mariana. Ugh, I miss you. But yeah, we have black as well. But I'll show you this Rosie that I made this past week. Oh, hi. And then I'll head out, head to bed, head to scrolling. I made this one. It's a little lopsided, but it's still really cute. Watching your niece sew was so awesome. Oh, she is so cute. I love Brooklyn. Yeah, and then I added 1 layer of foam to the back, but I wish I had done 2 layers. But it was super cute. Yeah, everything's a little crooked because I was sewing in a room full of people, but I was just like, oh, this is great. This is so cool. But I used Theratex to line it, and it's so incredibly vibrant and clashy, and I love it. So I really like the structure with the regular Luxe vinyl, so I'm a little worried it's going to be really floppy with the accessory weight, but I think it'll be really fun. But I don't know if you guys have seen these tags that say made it so whatever studio, but Jade from the Heartwood and Hide made those, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. Ugh. So we have those available for use in the studio space, which is so freaking cool. Okay, so that is it for me. Oh, hey, Kim. Cindy. Oh, did I not? Let me check. Ah, I did. I was gonna say, I'm usually really good at like, okay, this is the last press. Yeah. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas or a chill day with your family, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's amazing. And I'll see you on New Year's Eve for a live making. Well, I cut out an NCW in the studio space, and I will see you all later. Bye.